Thoth, the God of wisdom, guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning. Marked by the eye of Horus, I see the secrets of ancient Egypt. The pyramids hold the key to unlocking my inner power. I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
Hey, here we are again doing a timeless message from King Crab here. You know, doing my crabbiness. Just kidding. No, we got timeless message. We're gonna get into it here. Aquarius, I know. Aquarius, I know. Expect to be tested and shown waves of the future. Ruled by the planet of sudden insight, Uranus, but in earlier times, Saturn, the planet of wisdom, Aquarians tend to have a natural appetite for genius. Even those that are not geniuses are able to collect facts and knowledge far beyond the scope of those of other signs. Because of their vast intelligence, it doesn't take Aquarians long to see that they are superior in intellect to most people. This gives them a certain disdain over anything they view as common or ordinary. As seers into the future, Aquarians are ahead of the game and have accurate visions of the way things will be. This is why the sign of Aquarius rules science fiction and anything brand new. In reality, Aquarians see waves of the future in a way the rest of us cannot. Aquarians can be very stubborn in their views, even though when those views appear off the wall to others. They will fight long and hard just to have the freedom to stay weird. And they will fight for the rest of us to stay weird as well. Whatever is taboo or outlandish greatly appeals to them. If only in the imagination, so oftentimes they are artists, inventors, and speculative writers. As an air sign, meaning they are primarily mental and not emotional, they can be great humanitarians but not very practical. And inside every Aquarian, no matter how attractive or glamorous lives, lives a geek, the type who wants to escape the mundane world and enter a realm of fantasy cons, the graphic novel, appointment games, and role-playing. At the same time, they can be rational and tend not to get caught up in emotional dramas. Aquarians are more interested in friendships over romantic relationships. In fact, Aquarians are at first a friend before being a lover, unless of course you insult them by disagreeing with their far-fetched ideas and then your history. Aquarians are very attracted to people who are other ethnicities and races. So if they do decide to couple with someone, it's generally a person who does not come from the same background or sometimes even the opposite gender. Through all relationships, Aquarians will develop and grow often as some kind of artist. Yet there is always a disconnected quality of two Aquarians. They are noticeably peculiar, and in this they pride themselves. If the Aquarius card presents itself in a reading, you can be assured friends and friendly alliances are about to help you achieve your goals. It's possible you are to meet a group of people or become involved in organizations that will support you in unusual plans and ideas. It may be like a family group, but the emphasis will be placed primarily on the ideas of the crowd. If so, you are considered yourself the idealistic Pied Piper at the front of your group. You may find yourself dealing with persons from an exotic or dissimilar background, those of a different ethnicity or culture from yours, from which they will learn greatly. Transgender people and cross-dressing may possibly mean something in your world right now. You will acquire different concepts and approaches through these dealings which are changing you. In the coming months, traveling too far away, exotic places is likely to factor in. Mastering a new technology and dealing with futuristic concepts will be a benefit to you. Whatever you accomplish in the new future will be based on how well you master these new ideas and approaches. Science fiction or fantasy may become subjects of an art form for you. Another meaning behind this card is the meaning up of cutting-edge people. Those who challenge what you believe to be true or established, though it may not be. Many times these people will be artists. With this card choice, you're likely to be mastering something new and untried, which will lead you to greater awareness and success. So this could reference the future, speculation, vision, speculative literature, science fiction, planets, stars, outer space, outside time and space, aliens, technology, computers, bionics, cyber, electricity, cybernetics, phones and other modes of communication, mental expansion, flights of genius, arrogance, flightiness, bisexuality, cross-dressing, optical patterns, pewter, silver, and aluminum foil, taboo subjects, original ideas, free thinking, the unconventional, groups and associations, people of a like mind, who may be of a different mind to the rest of society, a bohemian crowd going against the status quo, marching to the beat of a different drummer, daring to be uncommon, appreciating the odd and unusual, taking on a challenge. Key ideas of this is eccentricity, surprises, standing alone, the future, technology, outer space mastery. So it looks like we are in the, you are in, or we, or they, or whoever you're getting this reading about, or your timeless messages for, depending on how you interpret this. We're going to new age, obviously, right? And I think that the new age starts with new ideas, new people, new beginnings, right? Like back when Pluto went into Aquarius in the past, it was the revolution of America, and what America did was like a whole new thing to the world. Like there was no like telling the king, fuck you, we're gonna fight you. You know, you didn't do that as people. Only other kings would do that. Only other empires would do that. Well, America was like actually successful as a developing a new world that says no to tyrants or dictators or authority, and is more for the collective and not so much for the hierarchy. So repeating that again with the I know and Aquarius, new friends, new beginnings, new technology, new ways of seeing each other. Truth's coming out far more frequently now as time speeds up, so be on your best cautious behavior. Release the dark moon, let love live. Release the dark wound, let love live. If we detach something from its source too soon, trying to force it to become what it is not yet ready or willing to become, we can unintentionally sap it of its strength and kill it. There is a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity which demands perfection and denies progress. If you are thinking of publishers before you have even written a book, if you are comparing your unfinished song idea to the latest best-selling pop release, if you have decided you are not good enough or worthy enough to succeed before you've given it everything you've got and asked for divine help, then the dark wound has you in its grasp. You have to let go of the death grip of perfectionism and let yourself and your ideas live. Love is abundant, creative, and inspiring. It moves us so much more jealously and creatively than fear. You are being asked to honor the path of your own love. What inspires you? What feels exciting, joyful, and perhaps even rather different? Let that live. Release the dark wounding of false belief. There are countless stories of vastly successful artists who very nearly bent the project that was the making of their career. Because of this despair fostered by their own dark nature, they doubted. They were uncertain. Was their work any good? Was it useless? They struggled to believe in the right of a work to come to life, whether it was accepted, revered, or rejected by others. Revered or rejected by others, or not. They nearly lost their work to fear. Undoubtedly, there have been many times when this has actually happened and the work has not saved, or was not saved, not allowed to live. Do not let this happen to you, whether something is meant to be a commercially oriented venture or a more personal creation for your own therapeutic healing. It must be allowed to be without judgment, without criticism, even without premature evaluation. It must be allowed to be what it is, and only time, love, patience, and attention will reveal it. Alright, so with the faith of understanding like knowing yourself and knowing the history, knowing the past and the astrology, or like, you know, where we're headed generally, not specifically, like you can't see the 100% of the future, but we have a general idea or guess, right? The hypothesis. So with that, you can release the dark wound and let love live, okay? So don't be completely bliss is ignorance and just live in love, right? Because you don't want to get caught off guard or caught with your pants down, right? So rely on the Aquarius I know and let love live. Don't just release the dark wound and only let love live. You got to also know stuff, okay? Joker is wild. Joker's wild. The universe has a sense of humor, but never at your expense. It is laughing with you, not at you. You'll see this for yourself as the Joker weaves her magic in your life, bringing you the grace that is beyond all reason, the necessary ingredient to ensure you win with the hand you have been dealt with by life. There's nothing impossible when the Joker appears. Her wild ways can transform a losing streak into a lifelong love affair with Lady Luck. Strap yourself in and prepare for the ride of a lifetime. The Joker has come to you, and the Joker's wild. Unpredictable and brilliant, she brings you a message. You are being empowered to overcome all odds. So you are going to win. No doubts, no dramas, but not necessarily in a way that you expect either. She is sending the best possible situation to you even now. If it might startle you like a sudden light in the middle of the night, but it will be welcome nonetheless. The Joker is the highest trump, the card to beat all others. No matter how much another may seem to have the upper hand or how many forces seem to be against you, even if you feel like a lone wolf about to be mauled by a pack of hungry lions, the Joker always wins. She comes out of the blue and changes destiny from darkness to light. She brings the brilliant solution that ends a problem. The way through that is best and brightest. You probably won't see it coming. It will probably be in a way that subverts everything you once believed to be true. But it will be a welcome trick by the universe. A loving joke that opens your heart and helps you realize that this vast and personal universe personally knows and cares for you. So intimately and with such meticulous care, just don't expect to feel in control of the process. For the Joker is wild and moves accordingly to her own genius, but always blesses you with what will work best, beyond compare, now and always. Alright, so with the I Know, the Release the Dark Moon, and Let Love, you can also relax and have faith that Joker is wild card, so no matter what happens, you're going to get the right hand for the task at hand or the obstacles in your way. Relax, it's okay. Joker's on your side. You have the wild card. You're going to get that. Like in Uno, you're going to win because your last card is the wild card, so no matter what they play, as long as they don't skip you, even if they skip you, it'll eventually get back to you, hopefully, before somebody else wins. But you can rest assured that you're not going to lose with more than the wild card in your hand, right? So the wild card almost guarantees a win, okay? Accept what is. The act of acceptance will bring peace. Acceptance of what is without the veil of judgment can help us find peace in the uncertainties of this life. If you have pulled this card, it might be time to practice acceptance regarding a certain aspect of your life, either for your inner child or for something that is occurring in your present moments. For both, the practice of acceptance will be the same. Try to observe a painful or undesired aspect of your life without judgment. Non-judgment is the practice of suspending all beliefs and criticisms about how you or others should act, behave, or exist in the world. If judgmental thoughts or words encroach on your practice, allow them to gently fade away as you hold on to a mindset of non-judgment. Once you reach a place of acceptance regarding what is or what has happened, practice sending love to yourself in this space. Even if it feels a little forced, tell yourself and your inner child that you love yourself where you are and as you are. Tell yourself that nothing has to change for you to be worthy of your love for yourself. All right, so yeah, goes back to the let love live, right? Accept what is, the act of acceptance and peace will bring, and then loving yourself and your inner child and the wild card. Relax, you got the wild card, having fun, you're gonna win very soon. Gathering around the power of community. Gathering around the power of community, being safe and secure, allowing help. There are times when you need positive reinforcement from others. Perhaps your journey has made you tired just before reaching the proverbial finish line where your friends await to cheer your arrival. Know this, you are not alone, regardless of whether you think you are. People gather around to help with your next step as you bring it forth from the cosmos into the beauty of life. There has never been another you before, and you have a unique relationship with your friends, family, communities, and all those who gather to help you in the unseen realms. Now's the time to allow assistance from others. Ask for it and trust that you will receive it. You are safe and secure right now in this moment, truly supported in your beautiful, amazing, complicated life. You are here by angels. You are heard by angels, witnessed by the divine, and loved, yes, loved now and always by life itself. Whatever your query, you will find the help you need to achieve what you desire, and you will not have to do this alone. Count on it. All right, King Crab. You know, right now where I'm doing this reading right now at this very moment, this is very accurate for me, gathering around, right? Because as a Cancer King Crab, the collective wants Cancer to escape and free humanity from the prison we're in. Because Cancer seems to be the only one that has a key out of the prison right now at this moment. And then shout out to Leo King on that one. He gave me that info. If you guys watch him, you already know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, accept what is. The act of acceptance will bring peace. I know. Release the dark moon. Let love live. Okay. I got the Joker wild. So, and I got the key, right? The key. I got the key to get us out of here. Gathering around the power of community supporting you. You know, my destiny card says my next year will not be out. It will be like bare minimum break even year, not abundance year, according to my destiny cards. So, hey, on the bright side, I won't have to suffer too much. I won't struggle too much because, like I said, the gather around community is there. Okay, all I have to do is release the dark moon, let love live. Rely on the Joker's wild. It's going to play out for you, and it may not make sense. It may not look like it is going to. It may look like how could that ever work? But that's exactly how the universe works, or how miracles work. They're unexpected. They're unfathomable. Or there's some people are like, what? I couldn't even think of that, or I wouldn't have thought of that. So gather around. The power of community is there to support and manifest your future with you. Unfortunately, some of us have a manifested future that we've been working on for a long time. A lot of people manifest things that are quick. They get what they want. They get the money they want. They get the crystals they need. They make things. They go on trips. They speak to people. They're manifesting left and right. But all these things that they're manifesting doesn't really matter or mean anything in the long run. Like, that's not going to last forever. Whatever products they're making or whatever, it's not going to last forever. You know what's going to last forever? The implications or the actions on the universe or in the universe. The ripples in the pond, that's what's going to last forever. It's going to have a lasting effect on your soul or the future. So, you know, they're like, oh, well, if you're one of us, why aren't you manifesting shit? Because I'm working on something way more important and valuable than a bunch of little petty shit. All right? That's why. And, you know, we all have our own jobs. We all have our own independent things. So don't feel like, oh, because you're not exactly like somebody else, you're not like this community, or you're not building or manifesting like this community, doesn't mean you're not part of the human consciousness community. Well, the problem right now with a lot of people is they want to separate themselves so bad from the negativity that they're hurting other people in the process. And don't realize that they're supposed to be healing each other and not hurting other people. It's okay, though, because we're all children and just trying to figure it out, right? Trickster challenge. Trickster, it's time to recognize a great imbalance in the way you live, which can no longer be sustained. Your barriers need to come down and you must relinquish control. Trickster leads you to an unfamiliar world. Embrace it. Change your perspective, some of which stems from your upbringing and others' expectations and opinions. Forget what you deem is right or wrong. The apparent chaos around you is some of your greatest teachings and experiences if you choose to see it as such. How else can you grow and evolve? Whoever or whatever pushes your buttons is merely a reflection of what you need to release. Be assured that once the lesson is realized, it will affect you no more and will never present itself again. So let Trickster lead you on an unpredictable and merry dance. Be light of heart. Ask questions that no one else would dare to, and see the humor within each situation until you recognize the path you walk in is never certain. You will have fun along the way with the medicine of Trickster as your companion. Alright, so with the power of the Trickster and the Joker is wild. We've already set up our victory. It's already been set up. We've went down this path. We played the right cards. We made the right choices. Everything's set up. The universe is on your favor. And this year will pass. And it'll lead to a new beginning, bright future, adventure, great year. We might lose internet. I don't know. We might lose a lot of things or something important to us that we may think is important to us, but we're about to realize it is not important to us, and there's a new future that is way more important than what we think is important now. All right, so I'm anxious and I'm cautious and I'm worried about what could happen, right? But with this reading here, I'm like, it's like doing what I've been preparing for my whole life, of not having any pictures or anything from my past. Everything I've had here, I have, other than like a few little CDs or something like that. Everything I have here has been accumulated since 2018. Everything prior to 2018, I have nothing from. I have some shorts. Take that back. I have some clothes. That's about it. Nothing from 2018 other than some clothes and CDs. That's all I have. No pictures, no memory. I mean, I have memories, obviously, but no pictures. Even though I took tons of pictures, and I've had so much stuff and I lost it all. And I've been through so many experiences and lost so much stuff and gained so much stuff. And it wasn't really like I was a millionaire or anything, gained so much stuff in accordance to what you perceive as so much stuff. But for me, I perceived it as so much stuff because what about third world people who never get a dime and have to play with dirt for most of their lives? You know what I mean? Like barely get a hut as their family hut or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so according to that, it's all in perspective. So for me, I like to see who has the least and compare myself to the least. People compare themselves to the most, the best. And there's only so much room in a pyramid hierarchy for the best to be on the top. There's only so much room. We can't all fit up there, unfortunately. There's a lot more room down here in the bottom for us to all fit in a hierarchy pyramid scheme society. So we're all, that's the problem with it. It's an inverted, corrupted system we live in with the economics and the consideration with each other. We're all competing against each other, and we want to act like we're nice and good people, but when it comes down to surviving or getting more, we're ruthless against each other. We'll act like we're friends, but behind closed doors, I better do this to make sure I get it before they do, because there's only so many of these things that are going to give out, right? So unfortunately, we have a natural system that makes us enemies, and we are doing our best to not be enemies against each other, right? So it's tough. I just hope this message helps somebody. I hope it helps somebody out there, and my experiences help you or something. But the Joker and Trickster are on our side. Accept what is. The active acceptance will bring peace, okay? Gathering around the power of community. Release the dark womb. This too shall pass. Nothing lasts forever but the love of God. Aquarius, I know it's sci-fi. It's weird. It could get weird. It could get crazy. But trust in the universe. Have faith that, this too shall last. Nothing lasts forever. This too shall pass. Nothing lasts forever but the love of God. So your body's going to pass eventually. Even if you learn to sustain it for 1,000 years, the brain can't live forever, unfortunately. And that's going to do it for your timeless message, King Crab message here for you guys. Thanks for so much for being here, subscribing, liking, sharing, and all those wonderful things you did. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.